Hello everybody, this is your friendly neighbor Lisa Foxy, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail, but with a new update. I was gonna do a big stream about this, and maybe I might still do with the video reaction and still play, but we'll see how I feel about that. But if not, then you guys can just enjoy the journey with me, and you know, whee moment. Hope you guys are doing well. I know I am, so I'm just, well, also kind of tired, but I'm pushing through today. I'm looking forward to do the story of Penacony that they've been pushing out for quite some time, and I'm ready to just keep up with it. I don't want to be left behind, as they say. Alright. So far, we got messages, we got lots of events, so first things first, I'm going to start with this. The Astral Express family. Hey, 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 hey. Of course. What's up? Are we ready to set off the next stop? We sure are. The warp jump device is all elaborated, but as the express conductor, I have 3 things I wanted to stress before we depart. That's why I'm here for this little express meeting too. Alright, then you know the rules. We'll meet in the parlor bar. Right, so we got that, and we also got some goodies from Huyaverse. When they give you some, look at it, it's so nice, so nice. They give you all these good things as they know, they know, so nice. They are so kind. Are they about to unleash a very more powerful character? And that will, look at that. So we get all this beautiful free stuff, of course, that they mentioned in the update. Also, we got an events and stuff, so I'm looking forward to that. And plus, it looks like we got more of the, like I said, the adventures and story. So much to do. Not too sure if I'm going to cram pack all of this in here. But also, here's my invitation code. You guys can use it if you ever like to. That way you guys can, join anytime you desire. So don't be a stranger if you're new. So please be sure to use my code here, so that way you guys can, join Honkai Star World's realm, because they are giving away quite a bit of good stuff. And plus, we get to try Black Swan. She's a new character. We try her. Dong Hung then Dun. I'm just gonna call him Dun just to be safe. Dun he's returned. His Embabiter Lume character has returned, so we have him. And we also have a new character, Misha. And we also have these guys are not new. Ting Yun and Guanfen. They have returned as well. I mean, at least to try and play. I mean, Ting Yun's been around, but we still don't know what happened to her, and all we know is we just saw her go, yeah, that moment. Alright, so anyway, so we also got Gift of Odyssey from Black Swan. So as you can see how many days I've kind of skipped because I've been so addicted to Pow World quite a bit. I'm sorry. I have mastered Pow World quite well, so probably by the time when this video comes out, you guys will probably see my progress in Pow World quite well. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and claim all these. And because they're free, and let's see what else. Oh yes, so we got this, and of course I will unlock this later on, because, you get these two. I'm looking forward to that. And we also, of course, get our rewards from logging in or doing events. And then here is Black Swan. So look, we got the first 10 pull automatically already for free, and plus whatever I kind of save here as well. So let's try our luck and see if we can get her or even Misha. I'll be happy to have either one. So let's go ahead and start the first 10 pulls. And maybe they'll be kind. Doesn't sound... I don't think this is it. Oh, we got a purple. Maybe Misha? So who did we get? A lot of cards. Oh jeez, Guanfei. Alright. Which is fine. I mean, we get to upgrade her as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and aim for another 10 pulls. Actually, first, before I do that, let's make sure we see... Okay, so this won't be reset, at least from my thing, for 20 days for that. We still got those cards, of course, but I'm not going to use that for that. I'm going to save carefully. And of course, over time with the story mode, we'll see how much it kind of gives us too. And plus all the other little events. But anyway, so let's go ahead and I'll pull again for another 10 pull. Looks like she's not coming home this early. But a lot of purples is coming home early, it seems. So who did we get? Oh, there we go. There we got Misha, finally. Alright. So Misha, at last. Obtained the Misha. Okay, so from here, I will still try to hold on to this. And hopefully we'll see if we can still get Black Swan later. But first, I want to try out her skills. See, like, try, of course, all the characters. In this video, I'm not going to try to read every little single detail too much about, like, what they do. But at least Black Swan, I probably will for her. And also Misha. Multiple plays DOT, okay. Special effects based on numbers of stacks. Okay. Great.
Make a wish.
So she enhances.
Yeah.
It looks like she can shoot far away. Give that a shot. Okay. So she does wind damage. So she's kind of like Blade, but does wind damage. Let's see. Inflicting arcane on a target and lowering their defense. Her ultimate. Okay. Wind effect. After the start of battle, there's a high chance of enemy inflicted with arcane. Okay. Well, let's give it a shot.
Everyone's a customer.
Interesting. So she can hit more than one target.
Ill tidings manifest.
Quite useful.
Ill fate descend.
Okay, so let's see what her special is.
Memories are ever changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Oh my. The grabby.
Forget your wallet?
The grabby. Alright.
Just a little something.
I normally wouldn't go for the healing, but why not? Alright, so let's go ahead and use that.
Destiny is apparent.
Actually, I might save that. Get that extra.
We're just having fun.
Okay. Go ahead. Nice.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Come feast your eye. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's.
What You want to know?
and then finish it off. She's quite pretty, actually, really good. Her and Shampoo together, not a bad team. All right, with Dong Hong, I'm pretty sure I understand how his attacks are. But enhance,
The clouds saw.
see how he's like speed dash, bonk. All right, so let's go ahead and I'll show what the attacks do. We're gonna enhance.
We sent a storm.
Okay. I may be able to use this, or I probably will, knowing me.
Heaven's surge. Rise.
See, and
Awaken, dormant skin. World cleansing dragon.
of course he would.
Nap time.
Enhance again.
1,000 wonders
Extra.
to raise your spirits. Fight is fun.
Heaven's surge. Break.
There we go. Easy. Alright, and now let's try Misha. Okay, so whenever an ally consumes skill point, this character regenerates the energy and increases their ultimate hits per action. Character's ultimate can freeze enemies. Oh.
Wait a sec.
Oh. Time stopping. Got you.
Wait a sec.
Then bonk. Basic attacks. An ultimate hit per action. Deals minor ice damage. Damage to single enemies. The attack bounces among 3 enemies. Okay, before each lands, there's a minor chance of whenever they consume, the next ultimate delivers more hit per action. We should regenerate his energy. Okay. Creates a dimension that stops all enemies within upon battle against enemies in dimension. This next ultimate deals more hits per action. Interesting.
Smell of sin.
Okay.
Recount.
Probably should have used it on him.
Will of the 10 lords. The 10 lords decree, hereby ordained.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Okay.
How much time do I have? Give it up.
Cute.
I shall be the judge. Bring up now.
Ready for another?
This is serious. Recount.
I've always been trying to
I shall be the judge.
at least understand each of these characters. The ones that I don't
Data secured. Net
use often, but yeah.
good old counterattack.
Bring up now. How much give it up. By the will of the 10 lords decree, hereby ordained.
Enemy targets detected.
Pretty much just that would do it. Misha was pretty cute. Alright, so the last two that I would, of course, play does. He throws a firecracker. Burn damage. A lot of burning. Already.
Everyone's a customer. I'll feast you up. Happy New Year.
Who will it be?
It's time.
Which it is my new year too, believe it or not. Because I'm the year of the dragon as well.
Why did you? Everything is ridiculous.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Forget your wallet?
I'm on guard.
No manners, huh?
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Nice. And then last one's Ting Yun. With a lot of support.
Cool it.
A thousand wonders.
Fight is fun.
Okay.
Let's go.
Welcome, customers.
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken.
Alright. Could just finish him off.
A thousand wonders.
Fight is fun.
Let's go.
Probably beat this up.
Seize the moment.
Poor girl's gonna get booped before I even do anything.
Rules are made to be broken.
A thousand wonders.
Fight is fun.
Probably just break it. Pretty much just bap. There you go. Probably some unnecessary things I didn't have to do, but I did. Alright, so that was the showcase of that. And plus, of course, all the wonderful little event so far that we are going to zoom in story. So, so much to do. Okay. Now she's ready.
Living? That's all a big hustle and bustle.
And we also got
Life's all about savoring the moment.
Misha, but I don't know what's really good for Misha right now, so I'm not gonna put any card on Misha yet. I'm gonna kind of wait. Get our little free thing here. And let's go ahead and... Oh, look at that, I'm level 70, so I guess we don't have a choice but to go to the Astral Express. Lucky us.
Time to head to the next stop. Let's meet up with everyone in the parlor car.
Pom-Pom's not here yet?
Pom Pom knows how to keep people on the edge of their seats.
Ahem. Apologies for the delay, dear passengers. Something important came up, so I, the conductor, had to spend some time preparing.
It's rare for the conductor to make an announcement. Are we switching routes? So what came up?
Yeah, what was so important? I thought everyone knew. Our next destination is the planet of festivities, Penacony! I know everyone's eager to disembark and get to that famous Stellar Hotel, but before we set off, I should remind everyone of 3 things. First, Penacony is located in Asdana, a star system brimming with Memoria, which has historically been one of the macro voids that leaked out from the memory zone. Even after eons, the Memoria concentration up ahead is above normal levels. Usually this wouldn't be a huge problem, but everyone's different, so if you exhibit any signs of dizziness, hallucination, distorted memories, or any other symptoms, you should take them seriously. Second, Penacony is a colony belonging to the Harmony family. It also marks the first time this family has extended a public invitation to other factions. Please remember that the Express has been invited as a guest, and that we must adhere to any and all regulations.
Got it. When in Rome, as they say. Don't worry, conductor. We definitely won't embarrass the nameless.
Rome? Anyway, third and final. Rather than being a request, Pom-Pom has a favor to ask of everyone. If you could, I hope that while you're all on vacation, you could spare some time to help inquire about a few of the nameless.
What nameless?
Allow me to explain. Just like most of the worlds that the Express calls at, Penacony is one of the stops along the Silver Tracks. Several millennia ago, it was an IPC frontier prison, and it was the Trailblaze that connected it to thousands of stars. During that time, the Astral Express once visited Penacony. As with all meetings, they inevitably lead to goodbyes. As the Express's logs indicate, it seems some passengers decided to call Penacony their permanent home.
Who could be this important? It's been so long. Who could be so important?
Don't worry. Just think of it as returning to your hometown. Following the Express's departure, the Stellarons cut off contact to myriad worlds, and Penacony's ownership switched hands several times. Why did these nameless choose to stay here? How did the course of their subsequent lives unfold? And what legacies did they leave behind? Retracing our predecessors' footsteps. That is in itself an adventure, wouldn't you agree? Even if they left the stars behind them, their trailblaze would not be over. That's also what the conductor thinks, isn't it? According to the passenger list, the 3 people who got off were Tiernan, Legwork, and Rosalina, the Express's guard, mechanic, and surveyor, respectively. No supplementary details are available.
Just names and occupations? And they don't even sound like their real names either. This'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
We'll just leave it to the stars of fate. Considering the Nameless's diversity, perhaps we might even stumble upon their descendants. Or, against the slimmest of chances, the very individuals themselves. We'll conclude today's navigation meeting on this point. There's a bit of time left before we jump. In the meantime, might be a good idea to double-check your bags.
I'll broadcast an announcement before we jump.
There's still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone.
Oh wow, that song. Haven't heard that in a while. Let's talk to you, Mr. Yang.
How's it going? All packed and ready? There probably won't be any surprises happening on family territory, which is a bit of a shame if you ask me. But hey, it's rare that we can take a break and let loose. Let's enjoy it.
You look relaxed.
Well, adventures are exhilarating, but rest and recuperation is equally important. Rest and recuperation aside, don't forget Pom Pom's request. The conductor has done plenty for us, and it's time to return that favor.
Okay. Cool.
You're the picture of calm, as always. Meanwhile, March 7th's buzzing around like a kid on a sugar rush.
I'm excited too.
Penacony won't let you all down. But regarding the family's invitation, I do have some details that I wish to discuss with everyone. Just not now. Let's enjoy our vacation for now.
Okay. Take the journey. Beautiful song. Dong Hung.
I spoke to Mr. Yang. I'll be staying on the express this time. I wish you all a delightful time in Penacony.
You're not coming?
Thank you. I appreciate the invitation, but I don't like bustling places. And someone has to handle the work on the express. Pay no mind to the matters concerning the Xianzhou. Penacony isn't the final stop on our trip. We have plenty of time. Once everything is packed up, I will naturally catch up with all of you. I'd advise double-checking your bags. Word is that the family's customs procedure can be quite demanding. Better to sort it out now than face issues at your hotel check-in.
Camera, check. Extra clothes, check. Toiletries. Aw, drat! The travel bottles I ordered haven't arrived. Although, I hear that Penacony's resort hotel is pretty luxurious. I'm guessing their toiletries should be just as fancy. That means I can make more room in my suitcase. What else should I bring?
Take some food.
Good idea! A vacation without munching on the go? Unheard of! But since time off is a rarity, I'm kinda leaning towards savoring the local dishes. Aw, this is hard. What else should I take?
It's about time. I should find a seat.
Okay.
Ahem! Hi! Hello! Attention all passengers! The express is about to make the jump! The express is about to make the jump! Please be seated and hold on! The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not another one. Come with me.
Where are we going? What is this place?
These questions have no meaning, but I will answer you as best as I can. This is the border between reality and the memory zone, a dreamscape. Right this moment, you and I have coincidentally shared the same dreamscape, and appeared in each other's minds. This is the Land of Dreams' inaugural welcome for us. Worry not, for very quickly you will awaken from this dream. Forget everything that has transpired with naught but a faint lingering of loss. Pay no mind, for this forgetfulness happens with each new dawn. It is an occurrence that we have become accustomed to for so long. So, come with me. I'll take you home. Left, to the end of the corridor. I will wait there for you.
But what if I want to go right?
I'm not there. Turn back.
But what if I want to? Okay.
Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is what they call me. You can call me whatever you want. Open this door. Take a look at the mesmerizing dreamscape. Well, you can still remember.
This is... no way.
Well?
This way. After you.
Am I supposed to... How is this even... possible?
In the dream, anything is possible.
Why not?
She can hear the thoughts in my head?
Of course, I'm pretty sure.
Why not? We're almost there. Can you still walk? You're funny. If you can crack jokes, you're probably fine. Don't stop, don't turn back, don't look down. Or up, for that matter. These voices... they are just shadows of the dreamscape. Pay no heed to them.
Look at these new characters. Pretty.
The Charmony Festival stage belongs only to you, little sister.
But if I can't sing, what meaning does a stage have?
Oh, wow.
We're here.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge.
Leave this realm and rise as you would on any other day. Forget this fortuitous encounter and return whence you came. But before you do, I would make a request of you. You may think it somewhat strange, perhaps even rude, but I wish to know. Have we met somewhere before?
Perhaps we have.
You evoke memories of an old friend. In the haze of my recollections, he crossed blades with me. Much like this surreal dreamscape where we stood close, yet forever out of reach. May I ask you a few more questions? I tend to forget things, which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. The answer is inconsequential. Your spontaneous reaction is what matters.
Okay.
For instance, when you awaken in your room, your lips speak several names. Are they your companions? Family? Enemies? You seem to have forged unbreakable bonds with many people and many incidents. Might I ask if you fear losing these bonds?
If it means losing them, I would. If it means that I will disappear, I will. Honestly, I mean, for me right now, I feel no fear. I feel no fear. I'll just be honest with that.
Then, if there was a vast dreamscape, so lifelike it's indistinguishable from reality. There, no one faces life's separations or deaths. Everyone attains their deserved happiness and lives joyfully ever after. I would ask, would you wish to stay?
Wait. Okay. Then passive. So lifelike. In reality, there's no one instant deserves. So if they were in a dream, would I stay in such a thing? On it this, I would depend on the price I'd have to pay. But I honestly would never want to live in a dream.
Now, imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone and every face they remember, the joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging, all will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey?
Wow, you know what? This is actually making me go back to reread this. I never usually do this in Honkai. This is the first time for me coming back and thinking about the question and then answering a certain way. Does this play back?
Now,
Oh, it does.
imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone and every face they remember, the joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging, all will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception,
This splendid dream were fated to fall apart. On every face they remember the joy. If he had grasped the journey's final right from his I mean, I'm a trailblazer. I'd still carry on. But for once, I'm just gonna say, I don't know.
I know this is hard. You don't have to be hard-pressed to make a decision. As I have said, the answer is inconsequential. Hearing, touch, thought. Through these, you gain emotions. Cherish them. With emotions, we make choices. And so we return to the original question. I would ask, do you still remember me?
I seem to remember you from somewhere.
I understand. How interesting. For a split second, it felt like countless versions of you, alike yet distinct, gave entirely different responses. That was my final question. Thank you. We all have our paths to walk, so we shall bid our farewells.
Will we meet again?
The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming nights of Long, I'm afraid you will face many tribulations and witness many tragedies. And finally, your sight will only see black and white. But please believe me that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will reappear before you once more.
Interesting.
What you must do now is ponder its significance. And then you can return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
Oh, he's crying. Oh my goodness.
What's wrong? Why are you crying all of a sudden?
I dreamed of a riddler spouting strange talk. Wasn't really a blade. May have dreamed of an old friend.
Sounds like you had a nightmare. We just arrived in Astana and already... you should be careful. It seems your tolerance to Memoria isn't the strongest. Don't fret. Dreams are often the reverse of reality. While you were sleeping, the Express arrived at Penacony. Can you imagine? Yesterday's grim frontier prison is today's lavish hotel. I wish I could wander Penacony streets today, but I'm pretty train-tied at the moment. You'll have to be my eyes and ears while we're here. Gear up and make sure you've got everything. And before you step out, swing by the back and grab March. She's waiting for you there.
Is March 7th still packing her luggage?
Did she fall? That would be hilarious. Alright. Let's claim this. And there you go. I maxed out level 70. Woohoo! Back. No eating on the couch. No footprints on Pom-Pom's freshly mopped floors. No. What about no passengers on the express? Passengers on the express? The passengers on the train? What kind of train is that? There are more and more passengers on the train now. There are all sorts around. Pom-Pom is not talking about you. Okay. Let me kind of stop that there. Let me go back a little. This is on a train. Okay, and there are more passengers on the train now. There are all sorts around. Pom-Pom is not talking about you. Not every passenger is a well-behaved and sensible as you. Pom-Pom is thinking. As a conductor, Pom-Pom needs to straighten my controls of train, which requires knowledge and management. By the way, it seems Penacony has already got me looking back in histories, especially with questions, even if they wasn't taking it serious, or maybe they were. But either way, it was quite interesting. Until I heard from March 7th and Belobog, the big city, you know, the bigwigs there. Some of them must be proficient in management. Do you have any recommendations for candidates? Probably the overworld. I would say Branya, Jupila. As expected, you have met with new friends in Pelobog. I would like to trouble you to reach out and advice for me. So I will be sure to do that after.
You're up? How's your prep going? Welt and Himeko beat us to the punch, but I stuck around for you. Let's get going. Shall we go meet up with them now?
Ready to go?
Penacony, the planet of festivities. The universe's biggest and fanciest amusement park awaits. We're here at last! Oh, the family sure doesn't play around with their entry protocols. Our bags probably know what it feels like to be a celebrity now with all that attention. I wouldn't have put it past them to try and nab that Stellaron from inside you.
Thankfully, they didn't.
Aside from that, I have to say the family has been really accommodating. Well, the hassle was worth it. Just look at this grand hotel lobby. And those endless rows. They're all rooms, right? Just think of the number of guests staying here. Where are our rooms? Come on, Mr. Yang and the rest must be at the front desk. Let's hurry up and meet them there.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge. I'm Misha, a bellboy working here on Penacony. Pleased to be at your service. If you need help with your baggage...
Over here. Something's not right.
Should you need assistance with moving luggage to your room, feel free to contact me. Please, go ahead. Don't keep your friend waiting. Welcome to the Reverie. May you have an unforgettable holiday. Should you need assistance with moving your luggage to your room, feel free to contact me.
I have to
May
ask.
you have a pleasant stay in Penacony.
I'll have to ask later.
Hey, what's the big gathering at the concierge about? We've just arrived and there's already drama?
Okay, so just in case, I'm still gonna move things around.
I'm sorry, but your name really isn't in the system.
But in the information I received from the Astral Express, it states that we already reserved rooms. Please, check again for me.
Yes, ma'am. Please give me a moment. The Astral Express for Platinum Guest Rooms, whose names include Mr. Welt Yang, Miss Himiko, Miss March 7th, and Mr. Don Hung. These are the only 4 names on the reservation list.
We've run into some trouble. Your name isn't on the hotel's reservation list. I understand. No wonder our friend's name here is missing. When we responded to the family's invitation, he hadn't even arrived on the express. Something came up in Don Hung's schedule, and he couldn't make it. I have an idea. Could you reassign his room? It's still the same number of people.
He's a new passenger aboard our Astral Express. We can vouch for his status.
Even if that is so, I'm afraid... No, I'm not doubting your status. It's just...
Well, it's just that right now, we're on the eve of the Charmony Festival. Penacony's most important moment of every era. And with the family's invite, all guests from all over the cosmos have thronged this place. Hotel security is on high alert with 0 room for error. And with such a last-minute change, it really isn't something that this young lady's words can resolve on a whim. My esteemed guests from the Astral Express, please do not make it harder for her.
We're sorry for all the trouble our check-in seems to have caused. Might I ask for your name?
I am the humble aventurine of the IPC's Strategic Investment Department, a non-performing asset liquidation specialist and subordinate to Supervisor Diamond. I was cordially invited by the watchmaker. I also happen to be a traveler that's had to stand behind you for quite a while.
Leave it to me. I've heard that the IPC has also received Penacony's invitation, so forgive me if I'm mistaken, but you must be the representative. The IPC's elite certainly does have an extraordinary air about them. I suppose such an exceptional figure such as yourself wouldn't mind paving a convenience for us?
I must be hearing things. Paving a convenience? Shouldn't I be saying this to you instead? I've been waiting here for more than 10 minutes. Do you know how many credits 10 minutes is worth to me?
It must be an inordinate number, which is why now, Mr. Aventurine, I have an investment that you absolutely cannot miss out on. The IPC's influence runs deep and wide, and their word wields the utmost authority. We hope to borrow your status to vouch for him. As such, you won't just be sparing much of your invaluable time, but also forging new friendships.
Well, this is interesting. And how will my new friends benefit me?
Now, this is a topic very much worth getting into. Just as we are guests of the Watchmaker, why don't we make ourselves comfortable in Penacony before getting to know each other more elaborately?
Sounds good. But, Miss Navigator, I must point out that if I do something about it now, the time saved is from my own effort, not a favor from you all. But what you said in the second half, I loved it. Friends, yes, nothing is more precious than friends. Especially a righteous trailblazer like a Nameless. Going forward on this Penacony trip, I'll be counting on all my trailblazer friends here. Looking forward to a delightful time with you all.
I'm glad you have put it this way. So about the vouching...
There you go, miss. Please allow him to check in on my account. I have an appointment with the family's Mr. Sunday. I will ask him to handle this matter later. Don't worry, I won't cause you any trouble.
But...
Ali, just a moment. The family cannot allow guests to enter a dream while bearing burdens.
Oh, speak of the devil, look who's here. It's Sunday, the most handsome man in Penacony. Along with a singer renowned across the universe, Robin.
He said you were the most dashing person in Penacony. How interesting.
I've kept you waiting, Mr. Aventurine. This way, please. Let us speak in private.
Astral Express guests, please come this way and rest your feet.
Wait, what? You're... wait a minute. I'm sorry, but are you... the singer, Epsilon Superstar? If I can stop one heart from breaking, that's your song, isn't it?
I never thought a cutie like yourself would be a fan of mine.
Oh, it really is, Robin. To run into her in person here.
It is an honor to meet everyone.
Are you also a member of the family on Penacony like him?
Truth be told, I am a guest like everyone. Penacony is my hometown, but I left when I was older. I was graciously invited this time to return and sing a song at the Charmony Festival. The person you speak of is Sunday, my senior, and one of the local leaders at Penacony. He is also the organizer of this era's Charmony Festival. He heard you all ran into some difficulties, and sent me here to provide aid. Alas, I arrived a little later than usual. I sincerely apologize for any unpleasantness during your stay.
Please, be at ease. I have instructed Miss Ali to resolve the system error as soon as possible. I have also upgraded your rooms as token compensation. Please wait a moment for the hotel to arrange for suitable accommodation. Mr. Aventurine has an appointment with the Oak family and has checked in prior. On his behalf, I extend his apologies to everyone of the Astral Express and wish for an amicable partnership moving forward.
Thank you for stepping in to resolve this matter. But are you sure about the rooms? I wouldn't want your other guests to feel we were being given preferential treatment.
Please, rest assured that the family will personally undertake communications to handle this. It is only right that we, as the actual administrators, relieve you of any problems during your visit in Penacony. I apologize for taking up everyone's precious time, and we shan't keep you any longer. If you need anything else while in Penacony, the family stands ready to serve.
May your dreams be beautiful and pleasant.
It's just one surprise after another. But since that Mr. Which day was he? Sunday. Since Mr. Sunday's vouched for us, I guess we can finally check in normally? How does the saying go? Trouble comes in pairs?
There's also the saying, from misfortune comes bliss. Okay, there's no queue in the lobby now. Let's go find Miss Allie.
Alright. And I didn't mean to stand there for a good while, actually. That was me at that moment dozing off, and I think I better stop right here for now. Try to catch up on my rest. I apologize for the awkward silence there. But if you guys really enjoyed this, please remember to hit that like button and please be sure to subscribe. I promise I'll come back and do more episodes of this. Until then, I'll catch you guys next time. Till then, bye guys.